What's going on, my video viewing audience? Leonard Roy coming at you. And, boy, them politicians in the state of Illinois, they Democrats, this is what they're proposing. It's already passed the Senate. It's just got to go to the House. This is what's being proposed. A $1.50 tax on any items that are delivered to your house. You order something off Amazon, it's a $1.50 tax on it. You order something off Uber Eats or DoorDash, it's a $1.50 tax on it. Whatever gets delivered to your house from whoever, $1.50 tax. Along with, if you got an EV charging station, because you drive an electric vehicle, they're going to tax you extra for that to charge your car in your house with your electricity. It's like, okay, now, all of these people talk about Trump. Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that, da. Republican bad, Democrat, be sounding like in the movie Frankenstein, good, Democrat, good, yeah, good. Yeah, and they doggone taxing y'all out the patootie. So, if this passes the House in Illinois, what's going to happen? Well, they're going to have to pay that tax, or they're going to have to stop ordering stuff off Amazon, getting Uber Eats, and hell, if Domino's Pizza delivers, can't do that either. For the people that doggone order stuff from groceries from Walmart or the grocery store and they get delivered, whatever, $1.50 every time. Okay. Now, some people may say, well, $1.50 is not that much. Okay. Not that much, huh? Say that somebody has something coming to their home, multiple items, or just something come to their home every day, right? Every day, okay? That's $45 out your check. $45 out your check. You're looking at about $500 a year out your check. That's a nice chunk of change when you look at it for a whole year. And they're talking about raising property taxes again, too, statewide. And the city of Chicago is talking about doing an extra bump on top of the property tax bump to try to fill in that money that they spent on all them illegals. And who's going to pay for it? The residents. They keep doing what? Voting for Democrats. Yeah, they never learn. And I just sit there and look at them. I'm an ear for the complaints. That's the reason I even know what's going on. My phone call will ring. My phone will ring and be like, man, you know what? No, please tell me. And they tell me what's going on. Or either they'll send me a text message with a news link. Be like, oh, okay. That's outrageous. Outrageous. See? Because nothing is going to rebuild anything. Nothing. You got all these people living in the inner city that parents bought those houses that they're living in during the Great Migration and passed it down to them. And they're sitting there, call themselves waiting. Talking about, yeah, when they gentrify the neighborhood. Yeah, it's like the street I grew up on. How many houses are still left on that street? 7. The whole other side of the street, there's not a single house for the length of a city block. Then you got areas where as you go down in street numbers, Hold it like just miles vacant land, nothing there. You have like maybe 1-2 flat building, and the nearest neighbor they have is a quarter mile away in a city because everything's been torn down. Nothing has been built back up. And they're thinking gentrification. No, what's going to happen? They're just going to wait for everything to fall completely apart and do a complete rebuild in Chicago and jack the prices way up, and they won't have to doggone gentrify anything because there won't be anybody else living there after all those properties just fall apart. You know, I mean, just look up houses on the south side of Chicago, and look at the years that they were built. Those houses were built in like 1870 up until, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole mess. Deuces.